So this is Coach Lisa. This is our first Man Cave Moments. I'm going to be asking the gentleman a few questions here, and we're going to get started. So, oh hey guys.
Oh
Good to
yeah.
see you. Oh hey guys. Most of you have stepped into the role or helped contribute to raise another man's children. And what I'd like to know is, what gave you the courage to step up to that responsibility? And how has it shaped you as a man and who you are today? Who would like to get started?
I'll start
All right.
first. So I think raising other children, I don't think of it that way. What I think about is so they're your kids too. So in that instance, it made me grow up as an adult a lot faster because it gave me a responsibility of you're not only taking care of yourself, you have young minds now you gotta shape.
My wife had a child before we married, and so in raising him, I never initially didn't think about my role in his life because he had his
life experiences, work experience, education, the whole 9 yards. I never dated somebody else with kids, until my wife divorced me. And then that.
Most times it takes us this age to find out why do I care for other people than us.
It's funny you say that, and I'm going to use your quote because I think that's a very, very good one you use when you say you are the book that kids
I
read.
wrote that down too.
We talked about family and relationships. I'd like to move to health and resilience.
Oh God.
So men, they often have silent battles with health, stress, and aging. What's one area that you all found that you had to push past your pride to take care of yourselves?
I kept going that way, I was about to stroke out. So that was one of the things I had to come to grips with that because I'm like, I'm in the gym, I'm working out, I eat healthy, but I've gotten older, a lot of things changed in my life and my situation.
Things that I just never played with, right? My health was always, I guess one, I've never really been sickly, never really had any issues. But until they got to my heart. And then they find out that, yeah, you got this little piece, and maybe that's coming from your.
I'm thinking about the question she asked. It wasn't so much me pride. I took a step back just to level set. African American males, we get a bad rap for no one else. In my brain, it was that. So if you look at health, resiliency, I put it more towards resiliency, for me. And then my health declined. And the interesting thing about it,
Man, that's a good one right there.
Opposed to, because we do this all the time. You just tell me, well, I'm gonna cut you off. Black people do it in a heartbeat. Cutting people off is not the answer. Learning the skill how to deal with their personality and your personality, that's the answer. That's a phenomenal.
All right, so we talked about health and resilience, and family and relationships. Just with brotherhood and legacy. So was there ever a time when another man stepped up in your life to help you deal with a burden or struggle that you felt?
Don't make me cry.
So, I don't like that term. The term I like is, hey, let me share something with you to help you.
I liked it, but it was something that I knew how to do. So I went to tailoring school, and my mother, who tried to support me, really couldn't afford to send me. And the only thing I'm ever going to do for you is this job. And just think about those words. This is it. You either make this work or that's it. And so I went to the job. I won't hire me. He said, Mo Jackson, your dad? You Mo Jackson's son? And long story short, I wound up having a 22-year career at this place.
Wow.
With getting my CDLs and driving, right? And moved on to become a business agent and the president of the Teamsters Union because of that guy, Vince Bondana. And I'll never forget it because that man changed my life.
You're a president.
He didn't even know it. Absolutely.
This is something that I do with every day. I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta make sure that I keep moving forward because it's like he's not here, but you gotta keep moving forward.
What is the hardest lesson each of you have had to learn regarding love and relationships, comma, and.
Love and relationships.
Okay.
Love, relationships.
How has it changed and shaped who you are today? So,
Okay. Edit that out.
I
Edit
will.
that out. Okay. Love and relationship. But relationships, it's love is not enough. You know, and if they don't have the skill set, you gotta let them go because you chose them, and hopefully that in that relationship you have with them, you can teach them that they have that skill set to get the language that will hurt you.
Right? It's
I
what
think
you're
that's the
really
biggest
willing
thing,
to deal
Mark.
with,
You're
right?
Once you listen at this age,
Well, I think for me, and I can relate to what you said. I think, but for me, it was the reverse. My mother and father never got married, right? So, and they never lived in the same house. So I never really knew what real relationship was,
Wow.
right? And just think about that growing up, because
The dynamics alone.
you get to see that growing up of what it really looks like. I didn't get to see that, and I was a
But your
kid.
friends have responsibility. You know, and that doesn't always flow back the right way. It always doesn't. So for me, you know, maybe it's a chip on my shoulder, but whatever it is, but I'm gonna tell you, it's so difficult to be an African American male, you know, in this country.
Question again, eh?
Yeah, repeat that question.
Question.
Absolutely. What is the hardest part about being a male?
Cause I ain't had nothing to do. Cause I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got nothing.
Jeffrey, why did you want to participate in this today?
the reason why I wanted to do this today is because we as men need this.
I think that we are the change that we're looking for. I think sometimes we're not open to talk about it. I think society has put us in a position where we don't necessarily communicate.
Absolutely. Bro.
For me, it goes back to the nucleus of the family. You know, I agreed to do this because I hope it was a larger group of men, and but if we encourage each other to be our best self to show for our women, we'll do it to ourselves. The recipe
This
is
is
there.
definitely for us.
Okay, this has been That Coach Lisa with a Man Cave